Annyeonghaseyo. Is it my pronounce right? Okay. Good afternoon. Hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Hairil. I'm here very glad invited by the Ocean Tech Korea to acknowledge and inform what is e-fishery, what is our impact to the aquaculture in Indonesia. First of all, e-fishery is developing end-to-end. End-to-end integrated aquaculture starting from the downstream until upstream. So we align, we collabs with our farmers in the region. This is our core purpose from the fishery. Our founder want to scaling up 3 point major in aquaculture, of course in food industry first. They want to feed the world through aquaculture because we know people also generating protein not only from the red meat, also from the white meat, which is fish. And then provide affordable technology, because we know in Indonesia we have 134 islands, 34 provinces, and so many farmers scattered in a lot of islands. So we need to get and provide the affordable technology to all the farmers in Indonesia. And then farmers in Indonesia is very lack of financial inclusion. So the commercial banking not prioritizing our farmers as a funding or take a loan from the banking. So that is the 3 point that we need to scale up and put our purpose in the fishery. Overfeeding is one of our concern from aquaculture farmer in Indonesia, because we know in aquaculture 80% operation is by feed. So when the farmers not efficient while they're giving up the feed to the ponds, to the cultivation process, there will be the water pollution, also the risk for the aquatic organism in the ponds itself, and then disease for infection. So the 3 impact from the environmental should be our concern to make the aquaculture is more environmental to the cultivation. This is the impact. This is one of the overfeeding in a lot of ponds in Indonesia. So we need to mitigate this issue by the technology. And then other problem is high feed price, also the financing. A lot of farmers in Indonesia is traditional farmers. We need to build their perception, at least scaling up from the traditional farmer into the semi-intensive farmers. While they want to change, the problem is high feed and financing process. They need to solve that. So that's why we talk to the farmers, we discuss with them what can we do. This is the process starting from the manufacture of it. There's a lot of logistic and value chain process before the feed is delivered and received by the farmers. We need to cut off that process. We have the data, we can buy the bulk feed, and then we can deliver to them. So the farmers can get more affordable price in their cultivation process. Also, this is our problems while there is a pre, post, during, and post. On the during, we can assist them by the field technical support in the region. But for the post, which is harvest in the 3 months or 4 months after their cultivation, the lot of middlemen who take the benefit from the farmers. We need to cut that. We need to cut the processing, and then we need to give the farmers best price for them. By what? By technology. We have the link. We have the relation. We have the HoReCa, hotel, restaurant, and cafe. So by that link, we can directly connect the farmers to the restaurant. And then this is our first in 2013. We start from very beginning e-feeder manufacturers. We use the very technological with affordable to the farmers, and then we need to develop more affordable and more effective feeder to the farmers. By what? By discuss with them what they need and what the location, also the wildlife and the farmers' location. This is our story, starting from 2012 until 2019. There's also 7 prototype, and the latest on the 2023, we will do the new product, which is e-fishery is solar. Not a lot of farmers have a lack of electricity, so they need to how can produce and accelerate their cultivation product by using our technology. This is our historical, and then by the technology, we need them to grow and scale up their productivity. This is the picture of our farmers starting by using our feeders. But the point is, why e-fishery big and why e-fishery growth until now? Because first we come to the farmers, we discuss with them what is their need, and then we can provide at least with what is the very most necessary important for their cultivation, which is feed. So that's why we can discuss with the manufacturer of it. We can discuss with all the government who can subsidize their cultivation process. And then internally, we can support by the accelerating the growth productivity through technology. From the pre, past, and post. And the post is after their harvesting the cultivation, who will disrupt this farmer. So we need to distribute their cultivation, their fish to the market. We can accommodate that with our platform. And then end-to-end solution should be managed by e-fishery to the farmers. This is one of our product to give solution for the farmers. E-feeder, e-fishery, e-fresh, and Kabayan is one of our product to accelerate the farmer on the cultivation process. E-feeder, as we know, is an automatic feeder machine. E-fishery is a platform for the farmers to do the cultivation. And e-fresh is a transaction for the farmer if they want to can calculate where is their harvesting and when the market need to buy some fish. Kabayan is a pay later, and then e-farm, Yarmen, and contract is our product for shrimp ecosystem. This is our impact. 1 decade, starting from 2030 until now, we can accelerate the harvest cycle up through our technology. Basically, one cyclus is 90 days. Today, with e-feeder, we can accelerate to 74 days. So there is efficiency on time of cultivation. Also, we already support more or less 200,000 farmers with 1.1 million active ponds spread across Indonesia. And our flagship product already penetrate in 280 districts and major across Indonesia. Total of facilitating, we have 1.1 trillion on freshwater fish sales, and then 1.1 transaction on shrimp, almost 2 million or 2 trillion transaction on fish and shrimp feed with our B2B partnership on feed manufacture. Also from the calculation, all the transaction, we can generate 1.5 Indonesian aquaculture GDP in 2022. This is integrated solution, end-to-end, close-up, starting with our feeder and then our monitoring through e-fishery, and then Kabayan, we can call it pay later through application and penetrate to the market with e-fresh. So what is e-fishery now? E-fishery is the large farmers community in Asia right now. We have almost 270 district cities with our product, and today we have 110 numbers of community in Indonesia. This is also, e-fishery is the largest feed distributor, because we know financier is our solution to give beneficiary to the farmer through aggregator, peer-to-peer lending, e-fishery, and all the financial institution. So this is in numbers. If we see the total feed distributed, total loan, they are increased from 2020, if we're talking about the loan, 70 million into 1.4 trillion rupiah. Total feed distributed, cost Kabayan or pay later is this problem solving to the aquaculture on feed. We already distribute from 14 ton to 146 kiloton to the farmers. And then also e-fishery is the large domestic fish and shrimp supply in Indonesia, not only in Indonesia but also in Asia. Total fish and shrimp transaction in USD from 2020 we 20 million, and then scaling up until 2022 is 300 million. Total fish and shrimp in kilograms, we have 175.4 million kilo. So this is the in bar chart. E-fishery flagship product have an impact to increase the profitability in aquaculture. Business is more than 30% to the all farmers. If you can see the three most using application or product used by the farmer is aplikasi e-fisheryku, Kabayan, and e-feeder. Total numbers and percentage through this product is almost 34%. It's not include our new direction, which is in India. So this is we can how much confident the farmer join with the e-fishery. After the survey, almost 80% is very confident to start cultivation as a partner with e-fishery. 58 is very optimistic, and 70.9 is very optimistic. Also from the shrimp and fish, they are very optimistic join e-fishery as a stakeholder. This is a success story. Pak Isa, he was our farmers in East Lombok. Recently, he only get 2 ponds in 2020, and 3 years after they using e-feeder and using lapak ikan for the future to sell the product, now the increase have from 2 ponds growth to 12 ponds. So the increase is 40%, 41%. And then this is Pak Rusli, he's from the Cirebon in Java Islands. They growth from the 4 pond before using and join e-fishery, and then now they growth until 61 within 2 years. So basically the e-fishery, if they are seriously and join e-fishery with all the procedure and follow the right adoption technology through cultivation, they can grow with us. Because this is not because it's not because of e-fishery. We have or 6 major stakeholders, which is investor, and then our funders, peer-to-peer lending who has agreement B2B with us to financing the cultivation process to the farmers. This is our partners who can support and provide us feed and buyers in region. E-Fishery is an employee from the e-fishery, and then farmers itself. So 6, we can go together by align and engage, also collaborate to scale up in cultivation in Indonesia. So together we start, together we drive. I think after this we have a video. Can we start, please?
Perjalanan seorang diri membuat kita melaju cepat. Namun perjalanan bersama membawa ke tujuan yang lebih kuat. Tangan yang bekerja keras dan saling bergandengan tak akan mengkhianati hasil dan akan mendapat kebermanfaatan. Sebagai negara maritim, potensi sumber daya alam perairan seharusnya menjawab berbagai permasalahan. Namun ketersediaan pakan, polutan dan endapan, dan modal pengembangan masih menjadi tantangan. Sejak 2013, kami menjadi pionir yang mengembangkan inovasi teknologi di bidang aquaculture. Terus berkembang untuk memberi dampak, berkolaborasi dan saling menginspirasi, mewujudkan hasil yang berkualitas. Meningkatkan efisiensi dalam rantai distribusi yang berdampak pada bidang ekonomi, sosial, dan lingkungan. Menghadirkan solusi dari permasalahan finansial para pembudidaya melalui berbagai layanan. Juga membantu pembudidaya meningkatkan efisiensi pakan, mengontrol pemberian pakan otomatis, manajemen kolam, hingga mendorong kapasitas produksi dan pendapatan melalui pembangunan ekosistem aquaculture terpadu. Kami hadir merangkul semangat para pembudidaya Indonesia. Dengan ketekunan, kami berusaha membangun ekosistem berkelanjutan. Memulai perubahan dari hal kecil yang dapat mendorong pertumbuhan. Mengembangkan inovasi berbasis teknologi yang memberi dampak kepada manusia, bumi, dan pembudidaya untuk tumbuh bersama.
Thank you.
Thank you.